We're here on the river trail. We just finished up doing some trail work not long ago with a company named ACE. They're the American Conservation Experience. It's a very steep trail. It's for more experienced hikers. The main section that we did work on was one of the steepest sections, obviously, that needed the most work. It's basically a big drainage. Getting down into the gorge here is a tough place to get to. We dug a lot of ditches, ran the water, figured out where it wanted to go and let it go that way. Pitched our trails off a little more. We rolled a lot of boulders out with rock bars and all hand tools. Spent about 2 weeks on it. So if you're going to get out on this trail though, you definitely want to take into account that it's super steep and there's only so much you can do as far as trail building to make it easier. It is not an easy trail. It's definitely for the more experienced folks. A lot of people, when they come to the park, you know, they just see the overlooks, hop out of the car, and they can look down into the gorge and it's beautiful views. This trail, it goes top to bottom. It'll take you from those overlooks all the way down to the river, and you can really get a good perspective on how deep this gorge actually is. The thing I really love about this trail is there's so many different rock features. If you're a geology nerd, this is the place for you to be. You get to come down, you start out and you're on top of all these features with a beautiful view, and then you get to come down and be underneath of these and look at how huge what you were standing on top of actually was. This is also one of the only trails that you get to actually get down on the river level, and actually it finishes up. Once you get down here, you actually go from Virginia to Kentucky, depending on which direction you go, Kentucky to Virginia. You've kind of got to work for the beauty that you get down in this part, but it's well worth it if you are prepared. If you're planning on coming down and doing the river trail, which I do recommend, I just want to make sure that everyone knows that you're definitely going to need good boots, possibly a change of socks if it's wet out. You want to bring water and snacks, long pants. You know, you're not going to want to come down here in your Crocs or your flip-flops because it's just not that type of trail. You're on such steep terrain and a lot of it's unstable at times too. So there's a lot of movement in trails, and that just comes with, you know, the type of trail that this is. Make sure that you have a cell phone that is good and charged up before you come down here, just in case you do need something. If you have a GPS, those are also nice to use. If you were to get turned around or twist your ankle or something, you know, having those coordinates when you do call in will be a big help to getting you out of here a little quicker if need be. If you find yourself down here in an emergency situation, the first thing you definitely want to do is call 911, look at the blazes that you're around, and try and give them the best description of where you are, and you don't want to move after that point. You want to definitely stay put. One of our rangers will likely be calling you for us to try and get you to describe where you are so we can get out here to you as quick as possible. That way you're not hiking out and we're following you. You know, you need to just stay put where you are. Definitely keep an eye on the blazes. Very important. As I said, this is a really rough trail, but it's very worth coming out, and it's really the only way that you can really experience the Grand Canyon of the South, top to bottom. I'd like to encourage everybody to come out, be prepared and safe, and check it out.